Hey everybody, Big Daddy B-Man here. On this, coming to you on this fine Friday afternoon. That's when I'm recording this. And, like I said, I try not to talk about the game on the last episode, whatever you want to call it. I was playing Blancho. I tried not to talk about the game as much. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not just practice like talking for extended periods of time. I just realized. While I'm sitting here, I forgot to put in my nasal spray. Should I just do this while I'm recording this? I got this yesterday. I feel like it's supposed to be like a spray, not like just shooting water in my nose. It feels so weird. I don't like it. Ugh. And also, I don't really even know if it's gonna help. Um, I think I'm gonna have a deviated septum, and I think I've known this for like a while. Or not known because I don't actually know, but I think it's that's got to be what it is. That's what it feels like. I mean, I would assume. 'Cause what is the deviated septum? It's like bone in your nose or something. I've had trouble breathing for at least a year, definitely longer than a year. This is how I describe it. My nostrils just feel too small. Like the air just does not come in. It feels like it's going into my throat. That's not good. And here's honestly, this is what the spray kind of does. It's like I still can't breathe well. It's just like the the when a breath finally comes in, it's like kind of like stronger, I guess, but doesn't make it better. I want to just breathe better. I don't know. That's a really weird way to describe it. Like, how do you describe? It's like describing a drawing, or it's like describing a dog to someone who's never seen a dog and having them draw it. That's a Backrooms reference, in case you haven't seen the movie. Oh, I just realized my clicking is probably gonna be really loud. I turned the game down because I think it'd be annoying if you just heard the coin go every 2 seconds. But depending on how you listen to podcasts, I always say with open quotes. I should just say open quotes podcast. Depending on how you listen to podcasts, maybe this is worse. I because I was listening to not a podcast, but just a video that was basically just talking today. But then there was some background music. Um, that helps a lot for me. No background music kind of sucks. And here I am with no background music. Just you might sometimes hear. I don't know which one's louder. I won't mash. I won't spam the click as much because the mic probably does pick up on that, which sucks. If only there was music on this game, but it's an idle game. Here's the thing about open quotes podcast. Well, here's the thing about real podcasts. They usually have topics. And I tried. I just went to the bathroom. I was looking in the mirror, like, what can I talk about? I have no fucking clue, man. But maybe this is the idea. Just training myself to be better at talking longer lengths of time, just talking about nothing, or just finding something to talk about, because that's it's an important life skill, I think, but also in a way it's kind of not, because what's that saying? Um, fool, something about talking. An intelligent person talks when they have something to say. Is fool talks because they have to say something, something like that. I think I flip flop depending on who I'm with. I can be a fool. I see myself as kind of a fool, but if I'm just around strangers, I will not. I will not say anything unless I have to say something because I don't want to waste anyone's time. Mm. And then I got quiet again. That's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do. I, is this is it bad? Is it bad practice to go on your phone during a open close podcast? Probably. don't like watch any videos or anything. uh, you know, I just haven't like been seeing funny videos recently. You know what I'm saying? I hate Twitter. I really, really don't like Twitter. Twitter is, and I used it for a few years. 'Cause I did like, it's not even like it's really not that bad. It's literally just because it's owned by Elon Musk and his it's just like so AI, and AI is like all AI is bad. Let's be like that's obvious. Or like all generative AI, Grok is bad. Grok is bad. Gemini is bad. Whatever the fuck you want to talk. Copilot, it's all terrible. We all know this. I wonder if the mic picked that up. We all know this. And like, yeah, all AI is like, I'm sure all of it is like generating child pornography, but like Grok, this is such a stupid thing to talk about. Grok is like the one that's like gotten the most publicity about it, and people still use Twitter. This feels like I feel I feel kind of bad doing this because I know people who use Twitter, and like I don't like think worse of them for it, but like it kind of reaches a point where like why are you still on it? I feel so bad because like there's only one person who's gonna like listen to this. I'm sorry. It's if you ignore everything else, it's a fun website, and like I use Blue Sky now. And Blue Sky kind of fucking sucks. Blue Sky sucks too because like what it's like the whole website is like vibe coded with AI. Whatever the vibe coding is like a new thing now. I don't really understand basically like what it is. I'm AI is involved. That's all I know. Mm. Yeah, Blue Sky's like not using Twitter is like a moral thing. And I'm like not trying to say like I have a moral standing above other people, but I just like I would feel bad using it obviously because like I wouldn't feel good like working with a Nazi, which is basically what I was doing. So yeah, um, but Blue Sky is different. It's like I feel bad using it because the app itself is just like poorly designed, and like you might be thinking like, okay, well, it's just like a clone of Twitter. Like, what's the? Yeah, it is, but the the people there were just that's not even that good. Like, there's so much, there's so many bad people on Twitter. It's full of so many bots, but at least I I got on there before like Elon Musk like really ruined it, and I was able to like find a good group of people, I guess. Um, I mean, I met I met my partner on Twitter, right, which is like really embarrassing, but they're really awesome. I still like the people I would see tweets of, like they were cool people. I just like really haven't found that many people on Blue Sky like that. And the people there are some people who have accounts like I knew them from Twitter, and they have accounts on Blue Sky, but of course, they like rarely post there because they're so used to using the other one. Like I get it. I still there's I still think about like doing it sometimes, you know? I still think about going back to there because like it is I'm more used to it. I have it's embarrassing to say like connections because it's really just like it's just like I enjoy the company more. The Blue Sky I downloaded like the I downloaded the like thing that what's like the cut because they don't even have like a for you algorithm page or whatever. There's a custom one like, I downloaded. The basic like discover page or whatever it's called. It sucks so much. I don't use it anymore because I turned off or like I turned on I like turned off adult content, right? Because I don't want to be scrolling and just seeing straight up porn. People don't mark their stuff. No, no porn is marked as like adult content, so it'll just show up even if you have the setting off constantly, constantly. And I know like, oh, the algorithm, it's like goes off based off things you like. That's just not. Blue Sky is literally like it doesn't go based off things you like. The most random, stupid bullshit that you like do not care about will show up constantly. And that's kind of a problem on the For You page too, but just because like it's like based off of like who you're following. Like I'm seeing a lot of like Splatoon Raiders, Splatoon. I don't know why it says Splatoon. Splatoon Raiders stuff recently. But that's because it's a new game, and people who I already like seeing their like I'm not following them, but like they were tweeting about Rhythm Heaven weeks ago. And I'm tweeting about Splatoon Raiders. Obviously, I was liking the Rhythm Heaven post, and now the algorithm's like, oh, you like this person. Well, no, I mean like they're fine, but I really don't like Splatoon. Like this is a really negative one. And I was kind of thinking like I think I'm better talking about negativity stuff, which is such a sad thing to be better at, I guess. Because like what we do not need more negativity, but maybe this is just the mood I'm in. So when I started recording, so this could I don't know how long this will be. I mean that was a problem on Twitter too. Like some people, I knew I liked them. I knew they were cool, but like I don't care about or Splatoon. I don't care about Mario RP. Like the 1,000 Year Door anniversary was recently. I seriously Paper Mario. Really, most of the Mario RPGs. I don't care. Like I do not care. And that's just more because like I just don't like RPGs, and like, I think they're like from what I've played, I've like tried Paper Mario 64. I've played pretty far into Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Um, I bought that game it's a funny story. I bought that at GameStop, a used copy, and it like literally killed my 3DS. It something was wrong with it, and it like my 3DS would just stop working because of that game. I don't know how to describe it. There was like some gunk on the cartridge that I tried to clean off. It didn't work. But anyways, like my DS would always crash when I was playing it, um and then it just wouldn't work anymore. So I fully blame the game, which is not why I don't like the game. I just think that I'm not really an RPG. Like RPGs, they have to go really above and beyond. I guess I have to like know a significant amount before going in to like know that I like it, or like I like the concept, the story, or the characters. Like Mario has some of that because I like Mario, but it's like it's very different. I guess it's silly. I think I've tried enough to like where I can say that it's not for me. Like they all seem like really really good. Like it's Nintendo. They're gonna be really well made games. It's Mario too, obviously. You know even though it's a spin off, it's gonna be well made. But um, I can tell. I can tell it's not for me. So what was I talking about? Oh, what the fuck was I talking? Oh, what was it? There was something I wanted to say. Oh, recently I've been seeing discourse, this drama about like whether RPG Mario characters should be in like Mario Kart or sports spin-offs. Literally the most stupid waste of time argument people. I why? Why do people have stances and pick sides on this? I'm so. Why are people so valiantly against RPG characters getting in? I don't get it. It's literally like you're wasting your breath. Be passionate about literally anything else. Anything else. And I'm saying this, I could not care less whether one gets in, but I'm not passionately against it because what the like how privileged are you? How bored are you to be like, yeah, I'm gonna like I hate Mallow and Fawful so much that I'm gonna like hate on people for wanting them in the game. It's Mario. No one cares. No one really cares. Like people really care about the Mario Kart roster. They even just care about the roster in general. It's like crazy to me. I like I Kind of get it because like they never keep the roster consistent. Why do they cut characters in them? They shouldn't do that. The roster should always be the same. Like going from Wii to Mario Kart 7, they cut Waluigi. Why? They have less characters in Mario Kart 7, which I kind of get because it's a 3DS game, but cutting Waluigi and like hating on Honey Queen is like kind of a lame thing to do. I don't hate Honey Queen. I think she's fine and she could come back. I think every character that's been in the past Mario Kart game should still be available because someone played as them. It's the same thing like they're not gonna make this new Super Smash Bros. Game and like cut a bunch of characters. I can't think of a single one who like unless like there's like some weird thing that like oh we can't get like there was like a I don't know if there's any characters that are like this that are like oh we have like a licensing agreement with like a third party. Like I don't think any characters like that. But if that agreement runs out, oh we can't bring them to the next Smash game. Maybe, but like it's just that like what Mario Kart World it cut characters too, right? Did it? I don't know. I haven't played Mario Kart. I don't have Switch 2. It's so stupid. I was kind of in the conversation before going on here, and I should have said like, "Oh, I'm recording," so sorry if I'm quiet. But it's just why? Why are you so against? It's Mario Kart. No one really cares. No one really cares. They only would care if people are getting cut, not if people are getting added. Like I'm like, what? You're gonna be like angry, like, oh, Mallow stole a slot from like who? What like important Mario Kart like hasn't been in Mario Kart yet? Like Toadsworth, I guess. Toadsworth should be in Mario Kart, but he died 13 years ago. Why is he not showing up in literally anything? But that's the funny thing is like Gino has a higher chance of being relevant. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back. Actually, I never left. Yeah, I just nothing's changed. If you think that the lighting is different, and if you think that like 4 hours have passed, and you think that I had to leave to go do something, and I didn't have a good time to record until now, why would you think that? Who put that idea in your head? What a weird thing to even say. So strange. We live in quite the interesting world. Oh, living in a world that's full of creatures, big and small, hairy and slimy. So what was I talking about? I was talking about like RPG, Mario RPG characters and spin-offs. I was just talking about Gino and then I got cut off. I was like saying, oh, Gino was a good example because he's really he's really old. He's like a really like retro character. But he's from the 90s. Toadsworth until the Mario RPG remake, Toadsworth was more of a recent character. I think that's what I was trying to say. I don't really remember what exactly my point was. Anyways, fun fact, my nasal spray, I'm supposed to spray it in my nose 2 times a day, so guess what I'm gonna do now? It was like lavender, maybe? I'm not really a fan of that. I don't. I mean, it's my second day of having it. I have no idea if it really helps. It's, when you get a bunch in a row, it's like going up the musical scale, right? It's piano. It's kind of like built to scale, right? Talking about built to scale from Rhythm Heaven. I fucking love Rhythm Heaven. I love it so much, and I really want to talk about it like a lot. I think I'm going to make a tier list of each rhythm game, which is not an original thing, but like I gotta do it because there's just some of those games I have so much to say about. I almost want to say it here, but I don't think this is the place for it. I think that it deserves. I will do my own video on it. Speaking of videos that I like, I need to get back to my Psychonauts videos. Though that series is fun because Psychonauts is just such a good game. I think it's just kind of goof around. Um, I'm a little it has been a few hours and I'm a little tired. Um, which kind of makes me like all silly in the head sometimes. But like I feel like if there's like high energy stuff around me going on, I would be like I'd be more active and my mouth be going a mile a minute. Maybe I don't know. When I get tired, I feel like I kind of get like high off life, right? That's what I'm feeling like. It happens, well, not anymore, but it happened a lot in high school dances. I would just those that was kind of fun, but also like it wasn't fun. High school dances aren't fun. I'm not reminiscing on high school at all. Who fucking cares, bro? I don't really think about that. The past is the past. This is actually I think on the way home from work today I was thinking about this. Oh, shoot, I just had the thought in my head and now I lost it. Oh, what ifs? Right, because I was listening to this. I just sang the lyric earlier. The story from North America. Here's a story from North America. I love that video. So it's a very comforting video for me. Um, and the line, "What if he did? What if he didn't? What if the world was made of pudding?" What ifs? Like that's a scary concept, right? We're all afraid of some what ifs, and I was thinking like the future. Like, what if this happens? What if this thing occurs in the future? That's very scary to me. But that's like such a sad way to live life. But the other thing is, there's a side of this where you think about the past and it's like, what if I had done this differently? And I don't do that. The past is like so. I just don't think about it like almost at all. I'm very much living in the moment kind of person, I would say. Because the future scares me and the past it has nothing for me. I don't like I guess like I can like reflect on it, but I'm not gonna be like moping about it, you know? Like I think it's like an important lesson to learn. Honestly, I think yeah, I'm just very the future is what scares me. Which is, again, it's like not a good way to live life. You gotta like take chances, and I do like adhere to that mentality sometimes, but I'm just like not good at keeping it consistent. Whoa, huge combo. I thought of like anything going on in the future. Just okay, well, I just won't try anything. Then I'm not gonna do anything. I don't know if I'm gonna actually go. I don't know how far I'm gonna. I'll probably finish this. I have beaten this game before. One second. Saying goodnight to my partner. Yeah, I'm saying goodnight to my partner. Boom, 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 boom. It's my video. I can do whatever I want. My head kind of hurts. It's these stupid. I'm just take the glasses off. I don't really need to like read for this game. I really look at the screen. Oh. This guy in the back. This is like a podcast, so like I shouldn't be talking about the game. But this guy in the back, it's like his face is like fusing with the mask. You see that? Because if it was just like a normal human head, it wouldn't connect to that other ear. Yeah, we're going plus 5% heads chance. I love Rhythm Heaven so much, man. I was just playing, I just perfected Slice and Dice Kitchen. Remix 5 I tried. Um, and I failed on literally the first butterfly. I'm like, no, I'm not. Remix 5 is so long. I don't know. I don't even know why is that one tricky for me? I perfected Remix 18 and 19 on my first try, and Remix 5 I messed up a lot. I was just like, going through it like just to remember like the general like feel of it. Something about that one. And before I actually like watched a video of someone else perfecting it before I did it to like also like get a feel for it. And comments were like, "I'm glad that I'm not the only one who like thinks the butterflies are kind of weird." And I was like, "The butterflies aren't weird, but like they kind of are. It's like the cue is just offbeat. It's kind of like cheerleaders in Remix 7 and and on the Wii one. It's an offbeat. It's up to you. I'm saying no one's gonna understand what the fuck I'm saying. I need to save the Rhythm Heaven stuff for like a dedicated Rhythm Heaven video. Besides my dedicated custom remix videos, which I need to like finish. Some of them. I have a lot. Actually, I have a couple that are like on the back burner, and I make a little progress here and there, mostly on the visuals. Like they're all charted. Yeah, dude, I don't think this nasal spray is gonna actually do anything. Just take like the bone out of my nose, please. It's a little high for me. Let's get really quiet. Long song, but I feel like so far overall, I've done better at not being so quiet. I haven't. I don't think I've said very much. The coin sound effect in this game is pretty satisfying. I like it. It's a very yummy looking coin. Yeah, I'm not really much of a coin eater. You know, as a kid, I'm sure I've like put a penny in my mouth or something and like, oh yeah, it's a cool taste. Tastes like blood. Blood tastes like penny because of the iron or whatever. But pennies are copper. It's all metal. Who cares? And like, yeah, I've tasted blood because like there's been parts of my mouth that have bled before. That's normal, right? I'm just like getting ahead of whenever you like say like, oh, this smells like how X tastes, and whatever you're talking about is like a gross thing. Like this smells like how rubber tastes. Like what you eating rubber? No, but like, or like, no, the other way around. This tastes like how rubber smells. Like what you've eaten. Or no. Okay, picture this. If you're eating something like this tastes like rubber, and like what you've eaten rubber. No, I know how what rubber smells like, and smell and taste are connected. You dunce. How does that not make sense to you? Or like, oh, this tastes like shit, right? Oh, you've eaten poop before? You've eaten poop? No, I have not eaten poop before, but I should have done that one first. Um, I know what it smells like because I've used the bathroom before, dumbass. Uh, like stop trying to be like so much better than me. I'm getting close to the end of the game, so this podcast episode might be over soon. It's like you have to like get 10 in a row, right? Uh, yeah, it's just so annoying. They're connected. They are connected senses. Obviously, like, you're just being obtuse on stupid. Or you're being obtuse on purpose. I was thinking I had stupid. You're being stupid on purpose. Yeah. It's an easy trap to fall into, being stupid on purpose. Sometimes I do it, I'll be honest. Not with what I just described, but like, I'll admit there is a fun sense of um it's fun to be right. It's fun to correct people sometimes. It is. You're such an obnoxious person for doing it. I know that. I have to. Get better about that. Yeah, I was talking about like coins and being yummy. See, this is funny. I I don't eat, obviously I don't put coins in my mouth now because coins are dirty. Metal is dirty. You don't know where it's been. Other things though. Pencil I found on the floor. I'll clean it off a bit. I'll chew on that. Pencils, oh my God, they're so good to chew on, man. Like I literally can't help myself. I'm holding a pencil. My teeth, like my mouth is just. I always like. I don't always have to be chewing on something, but like I'm always more comfortable when I'm chewing on something. You know what I mean? And pencils are just the best thing for it. Specifically, if they didn't have the graphite in the middle or the lead, whatever you want to call it, because it's not actually lead. You know. I guess if it is, that means I would be putting metal in my mouth. And technically they are because there's the little metal rim around the eraser. I don't chew that part, I avoid the end. And the tip I try to avoid too. But I've bitten through so many pencils. And the lead is the worst part because, like, I can handle little bits of wood and paint in my mouth. When the lead gets in, ugh. I just kind of had to spit it all out. But of course, little crumbs of it get all over your tongue and stick to your mouth. It sucks. I hate it. But pencils are so good. The alternative is just, you're outside and you find a stick. Sticks are like pencils without the lead. Isn't that funny? What a novel coincidence. But they're just not the same. They're too big. They're too dense. I think they're too wet as like part of it. Too moist because they're plants. They're growing. They have moisture in them. Pencils pretty dry. Also dry as chalk, but I have not ever put chalk in my mouth. It could be good. It looks like it would be a little too soft to like bite through. I need something like hard. That's the problem. When I was in like middle school, I got or my mom got me like this little like necklace thing with a little a a rubber like brick on it, like a Lego brick. I don't know why it's designed that like that. Um, it was just a little rubber thing you just chew on, and like yeah, it's nice, but it was just like too. It wasn't hard. It has to be something hard to chew on, but like something that can break. Not like it has to be like, oh, my teeth can like actually break this. It just takes a lot of effort to do it because that like strain is like very, very comforting, very relaxing. I'm just thinking about it. Plastic is good. Like water bottles, bottle caps really are good to chew on. This is bad advice though. I really don't. I don't do that when I'm alone because I could choke on it. Sometimes I can't resist though. Bottle caps are good to chew on. I'm talking a little quiet because I'm tired. What's the vocal fry? I only learned what vocal fry was a few months ago. That's like a thing you can like turn on, right? I don't know if I can. I just do it when I get tired. I'm assuming. I don't know if I'm actually doing it. I kind of forgot what it is. My partner was saying Zubul does that in the digital circus. Um, they sent me an example of what vocal fry is, and then I heard Zubul talk, and I'm like, I don't hear this at all, but okay. I recognized the example of like, oh, that's I've heard that before. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Happy New Year! Uh, New Year is actually gonna be my partner, so I'm gonna get, guys. I really love my partner. Sorry, I'm gonna be like that. I'm the obnoxious person that all the single people hate on Valentine's Day. Maybe, I don't know. It's not Valentine's Day, it's July 24th. I'm really tired, guys. Yeah, when I beat this game, I will end the video. This video ends when I reach When I get 10 heads in a row, 10 heads in a row. Do you guys know head? No, no one knows head. But if you're watching and you know head, that means you're a real one. Boom, boom, boom. Five big booms. Remember when Costco? Remember when people actually talked about the Costco guys? What a time to be alive! What a time to be alive! I'm listening to no, um, well, yeah, I've been listening to these fan edits of Grapefruit's UFO 50 streams. And he streamed that, I mean, in 2024, I think, right? When it came out, I'm assuming. It's crazy. He was constantly saying Hawk Tuah. He was Hawk Tuah summer 2024, and the game came out in the fall of 2024. That fe Hawk Tuah feels so distant. Me talking about this is probably the first time we've heard about it in a really long time. Because, Haley Winch talked to it. It all fell off hard. Some things they're just meant to fall apart. Some things, like I guess, like the Rizzler's not like that, right? Because that's his name. But like no one talks about Riz anymore. It's just he's the Rizzler. That's his name. Come on, six. I've never. Give me six in a row at least. Give me the money so I can increase the head's chance. Head. Uh, I have this little figure of of Stripe from Gremlins. I've kind of thought about chewing on him. Maybe I have before. I don't actually remember. I don't know what he's made out of. I think it's plastic, but his back is so cold. I think his body is metal and his head is plastic. Like his ears are definitely plastic. I like Gremlins. Have I talked about this in the last video? I like Gremlins, but I feel like I shouldn't. It's one of my friends' favorite movie. I've definitely talked about this. And I'm just a poser. You know what my favorite movie is? Paranorman. I love Paranorman. What a phenomenal film. Uh, the Studio Leica, they got a new movie coming out this October, I think. Wildwood. I'm going to watch that because I like the movies. And I say that even though I think I've only seen Coraline, I've seen Paranorman, and I've seen Box Trolls when it came out, but I do not remember it. Don't think I've seen Kubo and the Two Strings. What else? They made like one other movie, right? Maybe? I don't remember. Okay, Coraline is a like phenomenal movie, but it kind of upsets me that I like Coraline. I mean, it was their first movie. I get why it's like the most talked about one, but Paranorman is so much better. But Coraline, people have like nostalgia for it. It like scared them. Paranorman's not really like that. It's not. It's like I mean, calling Coraline like a psychological horror thing for kids maybe. Your mom is button eyes. That's creepy. It's more creepy than scary, I think. And Paranorman, if to a kid, I can see it being scary. Coraline, and I guess the same thing for Coraline. Coraline's like not really scary now, obviously. I'm used to it, and two, it's like it's just like something I can vibe with. I'm like I'm not afraid of this. But I think Coraline is also it's an inherently creepier concept. I guess Paranorman. But that's not what. Well, that's not the thing about Paranorman. I love Paranorman. The thing that's like scary about it isn't like eldritch monster in your walls. It's like how easily society can go crazy. I think they don't. I mean, they. I don't know. Whenever I'm like showing some paranormal, like I hope they get like the deep lesson of the movie. Like it's not even like that deep. Like it's pretty obvious like what it's saying. I think I don't actually know. Well, no. Here's the test. If they watch it and they like understand like the themes of the movie, and then they get to the end and it's revealed that Mitch is gay, and they don't like Mitch being that, like they still have hate for Mitch being gay, then you didn't understand the themes of the movie because it's all about people like going crazy, witch hunting, putting bounties on people just for being different. And if you come out of that movie thinking that that's okay and that it's fine to do that to people in the movie where it's shown, he's just a no, like it's so crazy to me. How? Like obviously, if you think that I didn't think Paranormal was going to be like the movie to change your mind anyways, but like if you I don't know if I've ever met anyone like this, but I've heard stories like people because it was like marketed as like a kids movie, you know, a fun family Halloween movie to go see in the fall. And the people saying like, oh, like yeah, like my parents took me to see it, like my grandma, and they're like complaining that Mitch was gay at the end. Oh, like they liked the movie up until that point. That's how do you? No, you didn't like the movie. You didn't like the movie at all. You don't understand it. That's so baffling to me. Oh, thank fucking God they put that in the movie because like otherwise, that's just how you know if they. That's the other thing too is like kind of the movie's only remembered because of Mitch being gay. It's like oh he's the first gay character in like what an animated movie, animated feature film. Is that what like the trivia fact is? Which is awesome. Mitch is I think my favorite character, but like I don't even like picking favorites. Literally every character in that movie is so good. It's, it's like it really is like the perfect movie, but like probably just for me. I don't know if anyone else it'd be the perfect movie, but it's so good. I don't think I can find any flaws in it. Which is wow. That's crazy because like my favorite game is Psychonauts. I can find plenty of flaws in Psychonauts, but because like I think of I'm a video game guy. I'm not really a movie guy. That's why I think I watch videos about like game design and like know or have a pretty good idea like what good game design is. Ooh, you know, I'm not a game designer, but Psychonauts has some things that borders on like why would you make the game like some things and some things purely like definitely aren't intentional. But like the entirety of Milkman Conspiracy, like you could have just made it good. Oh my god, I've watched all of Grapefruit Psychonauts 2 VODs. Psychonauts 1, I've only seen like parts of them because I think he played Psychonauts before streaming it, but not Psychonauts 2, because Psychonauts 2 was brand new when he streamed it. Are we gonna beat the game? No. Um, he loved the Milkman level, and he hated the Den Mother boss. That's crazy. Den Mother is like the one redeeming factor of Milkman. No, she's not. The redeeming factor of Milkman is that it has like some of the best jokes in the game. I think the best jokes in the game were in Monkfishopolis. I think that is the best written portion, but I can kind of see how like the news reports can kind of get in the way of the gameplay. Again, like questionable game design. It's not perfect. I like that. I think that the most baffling game design takes place in the Milkman Conspiracy. Why did they make it like that? What a terrible level. Seriously, and insane. There's this one video just like ranking all the levels, ranking all the mines across both games. Meat Circus was last, but you know, I like Meat Circus, but I understand it's another really, really questionable game design or questionably designed level. Meat Circus is a huge jump in difficulty, teaches you mechanics on a timer that really jank weird mechanics to get used to, but like once you get used to them, it's a really fun level. It's a real like it's fun. It can still be jank, but the whole game can be jank. It's just the strongest in the meat circus because it's the level that puts the most emphasis on actual platforming challenges. Psychonauts 1, you know, it's like it's a platformer, but like they haven't really like perfected the movement yet, which is, you know. I think it was like their first. I mean, it was Double Fine's like first project, so obviously, but yeah, baby steps. And despite that, it's still a fucking phenomenal game. And Lev Ball is like the one of the it's like Lev Ball is like the best designed part of Psychonauts 1. Lev Ball is awesome. Um, all of like the sort of weaker platforming aspects are remedied by having Lev Ball. Lev Ball makes the game. It makes the game. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Psychonauts 2 not so much, but that's yeah. Anyways, that video, Meat Circus at the last spot, and Milkman Conspiracy at number one. The best mind across both games. That's crazy. That is not okay. Why? How? Literally how? How do you play Psychonauts 2 and come away from that thinking that that the franchise peaked at Milkman Conspiracy? A fucking like a flawed, shitty disaster of a level. God. I seriously I know the writing is good, but like even people who like it, I swear I see them play through it and they're like it's a confusing mess. It's just not fun. It's not people who play they like it, but they're not having fun literally during the level. They're not having fun, and they come out being like, "Yeah, that was fun." No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You were miserable the entire. Like, don't tell me you weren't miserable. Oh, I know the writing's good, I know the writing's good. I know the aesthetic is awesome. Milkman Conspiracy is like one of the coolest looking levels in the game. Milkman is my least favorite level across both games. My favorite is Bob's Bottles. I love Bob's Bottles. Like, see, I really alienated the audience here because like only one person's like only my partner's gonna listen anyways. But now that I'm just talking about Psychonauts, now that I'm just talking about Psychonauts, um, no one else is gonna listen. Yeah, how is Raz not in the discussion for Smash characters? And I know why, because he's not. There's no Psychonauts games on Nintendo consoles. Until recently, he was an Xbox property, right? Double Fine like just got or Xbox just they didn't like sell Double Fine. They just like cut ties with them. Like they're just not a property of Microsoft anymore, right? There are other third-party characters in Smash, but Raz would fit so well. But my thing here is, why is he not part of the discussion? I know he's not as iconic as some characters, but like just the fact that like there's just like a video of like a tier list of like characters that are like likely good candidates to be like ranking 100 candidates for the next Smash game. And on the tier list, I don't think this guy like he didn't make the tier maker page, right? He just found it. Among Us, like Crewmate and Fall Guy were on there, but not Raz. That's so great. Like I know that Fall Guys and Among Us were insanely popular for a short amount of time. There's no way you seriously like considered that and put them on the list over Rasputin and Aquata. That's he should be regarded as one of the all-time greats. He should be fans should consider him. He's a better choice than Shantae, Master Chief, Kratos, any of these like people that he is the best choice. He is like I know I'm biased saying this, but like that's just I think factually he like because like no other character is like him. He's so unique. The closest thing is like Ness and Lucas are psychics too. They're little psychic boys. I think that's cool because he can like join them. He's like an honorary psychic. I mean, he is psychic, but he's not a mother character or an Earthbound character. But he wouldn't play anything like them. He wouldn't have like the double jump cancel thing. They're those characters, Ness and Lucas have like they kind of go like down. I'm a Lucas main. Lucas is my favorite. If they added Raz, like I probably main him. Maybe it depends on how good his moveset is. And they have so much so much potential to pull from because of Psychonauts 2. Psychonauts 2 is he like he literally has like all of the things to make a Smash moveset. Like maybe like two of his moves would have to be like made up because they don't have a direct reference to pull them. And like yeah, Smash characters like shouldn't be 100% references, but the thing is like he has so much combat like moves that like basically every move could pull from something because it's Psychonauts 2. Both games are just like he has like different enough combat in both games to make an entire moveset from. Put like second must do pyrokinesis for like out of neutral special. You like hold it and you move around, make a big bubble around you and burn people. Incredible. Side special can just be side blast. You can give him time bubble witch time. I mean, slowing opponents down is kind of strong, but he would be such a good character. No other characters like it. I mean, I guess if time bubble is kind of like witch time, I guess other characters like him, right? I don't know. I feel like just conceptually, there's nothing like him. Because he's not just like he's an acrobat too. He's an acrobat too. It's like like Mario's sort of like because he's a platforming character, he's sort of acrobatic, but like Raz is like actually an acrobat. You can give him moves. You can give him his make his dive a down air attack. Because the dive is like so I don't know if I've ever even like used the dive in Psychonauts 2, but like he has a down air. And yeah, stall and fall down airs kind of suck, but like he has that. I guess the literally like the one thing he like kind of you like have to like make up enough special because like yeah he has Lev Ball but like Lev Ball doesn't work as a Super Smash Bros. Special. But, like just make like the charge Lev Ball in Psychonauts 2. Just make him do that in the air, which you can't do in Psychonauts 2, but make an exception so he can recover. And then you can give him his glide. He can like do like basically that like Peach up B. But on the ground, it's only Peach up B in the air. On the ground, he he gets on the ball and rolls around. It changes his stats. You know what I'm saying? That'd be so cool. Seriously, what an amazing character. What so much potential for a moveset. Uh, I mean, any representation Smash, I would second any Psychonauts representation Smash would be incredible. I don't be. He's probably never going to be an actual fighter in Smash. Maybe in 2079. I think a stage would be so cool. Like collective unconscious stage where it's like a transforming stage where you go in the doors and then there's like different layouts for different lines. The probably the best stage idea would be like Whispering Rock, but if you want to get like Whispering Rock is like okay, it's cool, but like there are kind of stages that are like okay, this like it's just like a grass. It'd be like the grassy like there are other stages that are like nature. That I'm trying to say. There's no stages that are like transforming, going through different minds, and nothing looks like the collective unconscious. But like Whispering Rock would be cool too. Like fighting on the roof of the main cabin, and like maybe we could turn night, and there could be cougars and bears that attack you, and that'd be a good option for character cameos too. You could have Ford and Oleander. And I guess Mia put Mia there too on the she talks on the loudspeaker sometimes in the game. You could have Ford like teleport around in its different costumes. You could have um Clam Crystal on the roof, but it's kind of dark for Super Smash Bros. Obviously, they pulled from games with like dark themes. I don't think they'll ever like put that in Super Smash Bros. Uh, for those who don't know, Clem and Crystal are two campers, and they're like little. optional like little side backstory that you can like listen in on. They're planning to kill themselves by assumedly jumping off the roof. Kind of kind of in poor taste. Like I don't know if they're like trying to be edgy with that in 2005. That's kind of what it feels like. Everything else about them is like pretty well written, but I think that like putting that in the game, it's a little much, I think. Yeah, it's not as well handled as like Gloria's mom. Like that and that like kind of caught me off guard too. Like I was like, wow, we're really going here, but like also like it's not it's like tactful, is that the word? It's like it's treated with respect. Clem and Crystal not so much, especially because Raz like just like goes up to them and talks to them. Like it's like weird. Like Raz is like not like an asshole. I mean, he is an asshole. But, like I feel like he'd be like, are you guys okay? I don't know. That's just maybe this is my headcanon about him. I headcanon Raz is a nicer person who asks if people are okay before they kill themselves. What am I talking about? I'm getting way too stuck on those bills, especially because the videos. If you watch this far, you can know my secret. I just pretend it's my first time playing. I've played Psychonauts before. It's inspired by Tevlev's because everything I fucking do is inspired by Tevlev. His Pikmin videos, where the first two ones at least, well I guess the third one too. Um, he acts like it's his first time playing, but his video ideas are so good, man. I will. I don't really like using the word glaze a lot. I will glaze. No, actually I'm not gonna say that. I don't. I just have a lot of respect for him, and his ideas are awesome. And I think he deserves way more recognition. This is taking a long time. I don't think it took this long the first time I played. How can you get? Just do the odds go to 95? They said it's never 100. Is the clicking annoying yet? Can you even hear the clicking? There are tears of mad. I'm so tired. I have to get 10 in a row. Wait, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Really important. That, right, because there's multiple endings in this game. Oops. 20% chance. What do you want, buddy? I hate this guy. Stupid bear mask fella. Good game. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and or night. Have a good night for me because I'm gonna go to bed. See you later.